Hi guys, happy Tuesday. I wanted to jump on here live this evening and answer some questions that I've been getting about the Fit as a Mother program. I hope that you guys can jump on here, go ahead and leave questions if you have any as we go in through this in the chat box. Leave them in the comment section below if you're watching a replay of this. But I've been getting a handful of questions and I wrote them all down on my handy dandy paper here, and I just wanted to go ahead and go through some of those so that you don't have any lingering questions whether this Fit as a Mother program is right for you or not. So without further ado, let's get started. Who is this program for? So Fit as a Mother is going to be typically an early postpartum program, transitioning you from your early postpartum period back into an exercise program that you are wanting to do. This is also an excellent program for any moms that are dealing with diastasis recti, which is an abdominal separation, any pelvic floor disorders, prolapse, leaking, pelvic pain, and for moms that really just don't trust their body anymore. They don't trust that they know what exercises are going to be helpful or not helpful for them in their bodies anymore. This is a great place to start for them too. So typically that early postpartum period when your body is still healing, your core pelvic floor is healing, and also even if you're much later postpartum but you're dealing with some core or pelvic floor complications, then this program is going to be an excellent place for you to start too. How soon postpartum would I want to start the program? This is a great question. So really, the foundations of postpartum fitness, which there's a whole library of videos like breathing and postures and things like that, you can start a couple of weeks postpartum if you want to go ahead and start watching those and implementing them in the activities of your daily life. I mean, you are holding that baby around, you're carrying him or her, you're lifting him up out of the crib, placing him back down in the crib, and a lot of things can use these breathing and posture strategies that we're talking about in the Fit as a Mother program. So you can actually start implementing some of those strategies very early postpartum. You would not start the week 1 workout until your 6-week clearance from your medical professional, OB, or midwife. And then it's an 8-week progressive program from there. And progressive means that each workout is going to build on top of the last one. So we're taking you from the very bare bones of postpartum fitness and building up your strength and confidence in your movements from there. Next question, how late postpartum can I still find this program helpful? This is a really great one as well. Really, any mom that has any core or pelvic floor concerns. We're talking diastasis recti, that abdominal separation, if you're leaking with exercise, even just a little bit of peeing when you're doing jumping jacks or things like that. This program is going to help you understand why that might be happening and give you some strategies to help deal with that, cut down on the amount of leaking that might be happening, or hopefully cut it out completely. Pelvic pain, different strategies for exercising through pelvic pain as well. Any prolapse symptoms, it doesn't matter how far you're postpartum. This program is an excellent starting point to help you gain confidence and strength in your core and pelvic floor and in the movements and exercises that you're doing with those conditions. What if I have questions as I'm going through the program? So awesome. I love questions. I really love troubleshooting different things that might come up for postpartum women. So that's why I put together a private Facebook group for just our Fit as a Mother mamas. It's called Family, capital FAAMILY, lowercase. And I want you to come into this Facebook group with us. I want you to ask questions. I want you to get helpful tips, support, be in a group of like-minded, motivated mamas that want to work through this program. And I'll be in that Facebook group all of the time answering questions so that nobody gets stuck. You have an outlet, you have somebody to help you, guide you through that. You get the support that you need, giving you helpful tips, information all the way through your program. So you will not get stuck. You don't have to worry about that. I will be there to help support you. How long are the workouts? Each workout is about 30 minutes long, but you don't have to sit down and do the whole thing. I mean, let's be honest, babies really are not going to probably give you 30 whole minutes of workout time, which is completely fine. Break it up throughout the day. Start with your breathing, your connection breath at the beginning of the day. Work through as many exercises as you can throughout the day. End it with some pelvic floor relaxing so you can kind of de-stress and get your system functioning the way it's supposed to. And go through as many exercises as you possibly can throughout the day. Keep a set of hand weights close to you. Keep a set of mini bands in the living room. And when your baby's doing tummy time or you're down on the ground with them, maybe you can do some glute bridges as they're down there, and you can make funny faces with them as well. You make it work for you. The workouts are about 30 minutes long, but break it up throughout the day, because I know that 30 minutes at one time might be a little bit difficult for some moms to accomplish. So that's not a problem. You can totally break it up throughout the day. What equipment will you need for these workouts? You will need a set of light hand weights or dumbbells, about 3 to 5 pounds, and a set of mini bands. I have examples of some mini bands and a set of light hand weights that I will link in the Fit as a Mother page below that I found off of Amazon that anybody can purchase and use if you don't already have that equipment. But minimal equipment, a lot of body weight, some dumbbells obviously to help you gain strength, and mini bands to add some resistance to your exercises. How long do I have access to the program? So you will have a lifetime of access to this program. It's an 8-week program, but there are plenty of women that won't progress as quickly as this program does. This is a pretty progressive program. I want you to be able to understand how you can transition back into like a boot camp workout or a Beachbody workout with helping gain strength and confidence in how your body moves. But someone like myself who was dealing with core and pelvic floor complications, diastasis recti, pelvic organ prolapse, leaking, my progression through this program might take longer. It might take me 3 weeks to work through week 5 of the program. And so that's fine. You'll have access for as long as you need the program once you purchase it. There is no cutoff for you. You take as long as you need to, whether it is at 8 weeks for you or 18 weeks to work through the entire program. As long as you continue to progress and you keep moving, that is all that matters. There are going to be vacations, there's holidays coming up, there's things that are going to get in the way, there's life. Sometimes babies aren't going to let you work out that day, and you know what? Completely fine. You do it at your own pace. I'm here to support you. That's why we have our Facebook group too. Let's keep in touch and keep you motivated and continuing through the program. That's the most important part. I think that's all of the questions that I had. I haven't seen any appear in the comments below, which is completely fine. But I wanted to take a second and just say, so here's the thing. Out of all the questions about Fit as a Mother, here's what's most important. Most moms are going to want to jump back into a boot camp, a HIIT, high intensity interval training, a Beachbody, a challenge group, anything like that. And while those programs are wonderful and they absolutely have their place, what their place is not is for the postpartum body. Unfortunately, they do not take into account your core that has been stretched and thinned in pregnancy, your pelvic floor that has also been stretched and thinned in pregnancy. No matter what your delivery method, whether it's C-section or vaginal delivery, does not matter. You have had stretching and thinning, possible injury to those areas. those workout programs do not take those things into account for the postpartum body. You have to start with some retraining to your core and pelvic floor and strengthening that back up again. 6 weeks is not long enough to heal your body from 9 months of growing and stretching. So that is why Fit as a Mother is here. I understand the early postpartum need to try to get back into a level of fitness that you may have been accustomed to, or into the body that you were used to before pregnancy and now in your postpartum period. It feels foreign, you feel loose, you feel weird and uncomfortable in your body, and I understand the need to just get out of that uncomfort as quick as possible. The thing is that these programs are not meant for the postpartum body. And really, if you're going to a personal trainer, if you're going to a group fitness class, they are also not trained in the postpartum body. Unfortunately, this really just isn't mainstream taught information unless you seek out specialized certifications to be able to work with pregnancy and postpartum women. So that is why Fit as a Mother is created. It's the program that I wish I would have had in postpartum both times, but especially the second time, even after I was a group fitness instructor, even after I owned a workout program specifically for moms, I still didn't have this information. I was dealing with diastasis recti, I was dealing with prolapse symptoms, I was dealing with pelvic floor dysfunction, and I didn't have any information. And now that I know better, I want to help other moms not have to go through the same things, or if you are dealing with managing the same type of conditions, I want you to be able to gain strength and confidence in your body again, because dealing with those conditions can have you second guessing all of the movements and exercises you're doing. If you're trying to find information online, it's a zoo of what to do, what exercises not to do. Forget all of those rules. You need to just gain confidence in the way that your body is moving again, and this program will help you do that. So if you have any other questions, like I said, leave them in the comment box below. I'll be checking this video later to help answer any questions that you still might have. But I hope that this helped answer the questions about Fit as a Mother that you might have. And you can always shoot me an email or leave it in the comments if you have more. But really, don't let anything hold you back. If you're ready to start, then let's get started. I'm here to support you. I'm here to walk with you through this postpartum fitness journey. Y'all have a great night.